What's happening?
Hey, everybody. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Veronica. How are y'all doing?
Hope y'all having a good Monday night. It's hotter than Hades around here.
Yes, it is. Hey, Grammy Karen.
Dogs ain't barked in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Now here they go.
Hey, Laura. What's that? No, something else. Hey, Laura. Hey, Bruno Homestead. Hey, Sarah. I've been waiting all day for the live. I know y'all got some funny Ford stories. Hey, Karen. Hey, Tammy. I saw your campsite. It looks so beautiful.
That's awesome.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Rhode Island Reds. Hey, Courtney. Hey, making lemonade from lemons. Hey, Jamie. And Jamie. Two Jamies.
Joanne, greetings from Ireland.
Hey,
That's
Christy.
awesome.
Hey, Boston Rocks. Hey, Ray. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Aries' very own. We don't really have too many funny 4th of July stories, do we?
Not a whole lot. A lot of just good family time.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll come up with some.
We didn't do any fireworks, so no mishaps there.
Oh, we did have one thing. How's your neck?
It's fine. Don't even feel it.
Ladybug Connor, hi, new to your channel. Love it. Thank
Nice,
you. Welcome.
welcome.
It's good to meet you.
Hey, Jessica. The 4th was good. We had
Yes,
a really
it
good
was.
weekend. Hey, Aunt Patty. Hey, Willow. Hey, First Time Farmer. Hey, Walker Farm. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. It was nice. Very hot.
Man, it was
It
hot.
was busy. Hey, Tinker's wife. Hey, Karen. Hey, Sean in Alaska.
Yeah, so I was off Friday for 4th of July. Sometimes I wish it was on Monday.
Hey, Heather. Thank you.
But I don't know how many people know this, but I have a sister. She just
Yeah.
my dad, he remarried. Uh-oh. The connection's unstable.
Could be fun.
Hopefully. Okay. I think it's okay. So yeah, I have a sister. She's 14. And every summer.
Oh my goodness, 2 wild onions. We will be praying for you and him. I am so sorry to hear that. I know how much he means to you. We love you guys.
So sorry about that. So yeah, we had
Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much.
Robert, thank you. $3 super chat. So Friday I was off. My sister came over every summer. She gets like a little vacation time, and so she comes and stays with us.
Hey, Marla.
Teresa, $20
Thank
super
you
chat.
so
Thank you. And we love that time with her. I don't spend near enough time that I should with her. But
well, she's busy too.
Yeah, she's a
dance
teenager
and school and
yeah,
all the fun things.
but we cherish that time. So Friday, it was just us and her and Grammy Karen because she had already got the campsite going, and we had a really good night. We asked them. We really turned this into a thing with us and the kids watching movies outside.
Yeah.
And we all love it. We watched. Oh, that's kind of a story. I'm kicking into them a little early. What's the movie? I can never remember the name.
What about Bob?
What about Bob with Bill Murray? Has anybody seen that movie?
It's always been one of my favorite movies, and I wanted the kids to watch it.
I love Bill Murray, but I had never heard of it, never seen the movie, and she is like, "We've got to watch this." I'm like,
"Hey, Karen."
Sure, because that's our thing. We don't watch new movies; we watch old movies. And my goodness, y'all, I laughed. Me and the kids and her laughed so hard at that movie. It's just the best.
Funny.
If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it.
Hey, Betsy.
Well, anyways, there's a scene in that where the dad is trying to teach the son how to dive in the lake, and he's scared, and the dad's got a short temper because of Bob, and it's just not going well. Well, Bob ends up like giving him the courage to dive. Well, since then, Wyatt has been trying to learn how to dive in the pool, and he's like nailed it. So he's a diver now. But anyways, Friday night, we're like, what movie are we going to watch? And we were asking Maddie, we were asking the kids, and I was said we should watch Independence Day since it's 4th of July weekend.
The old one.
Yeah, the old one, Will Smith. And Maddie,
my
Bill
sister, Murray has a restaurant in Charleston. That's
cool. He's also a Louisville Cardinal fan, which I really love because I'm a Louisville Cardinal fan. But anyways, Maddie had never seen Independence Day. She's 14. I'm like, have you never seen Independence Day? It made me feel like really old. And then, of course, our kids, they've seen it, but they haven't watched it. It's been on TV a lot, just when it's on. And we tried to do a projector screen. It kind of worked, but it wasn't dark enough for it. So we didn't get started watching until like 9:30.
Yeah.
And
Hey, Pearly May. Hey, Going Green.
Jen and Raylan went to sleep. So it was me, Wyatt, and Maddie. And those two were on the edge of their seat at the end watching that movie. And it just made me feel so happy. They loved it. They absolutely loved
it. It was a good one. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Fermented Homestead. Hey, Just Grams for short. And we watched another night. We watched The Goonies, which was a little bit scary for the kids. They need to be a little bit older for it, I think.
But it sparked some good conversations.
Yeah. Hey, Living a Rogue Life. Hey, Linda. Hey, Sarah B from Steamy, Ohio. It is hot here too.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Morgana Freya. Hey, Three Musketeers. How are you guys? Hey, Christina.
So tomorrow's video, you're going to see...
Hey, Evelyn.
Partially harvest potatoes. So last night we were able to get in there and get some potatoes out, the first row, and then it got dark and we couldn't see. And today we weren't able to get back into it, mainly because it was either do it in the morning or do it right now, like during the live time, because we had 105 heat index today. It was just hot. I know the whole country.
Teresa watched The Patriot. That is one of Zach's favorite movies.
Love it. Love The Patriot.
Hey, Melissa. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Lisa from Big Creek, Kentucky.
My three, The Patriot, Braveheart,
yes,
or...
hey, Peggy. Patriot, Braveheart, or...
Gladiator.
Gladiator. I've never seen Gladiator.
If those are on, I'm putting them on.
Mine is Titanic, My Best Friend's Wedding,
Hocus Pocus.
And Hocus Pocus. Sue says she loves What About Bob? I sailed. I'm a sailor now.
I don't think I've laughed harder at a movie in a really long time than I have with that one.
Hey, Benita from Arkansas. Hey, Raylene. Oh, I like that. That's pretty.
If y'all haven't seen What About Bob, you gotta watch it.
Yeah. It's such a good one. Hey, Liz. Hey, Margot at the Prior Homestead. We're doing good.
Twister. That's another good one. That one always hits the TV if it's on.
Going Green. My Best Friend's Wedding is my favorite movie of all time. There is nothing that compares.
Funny note.
Hey, Kindred Farms.
Any George Strait fans out there? Because when we first started dating.
Yeah, Laura, I did. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
The Goonies, I forgot about a few parts too, and they came up, and I was like, oh, this might be a little bit older.
I was kind of looking at her like.
As a kid, I didn't remember any of that. I just remember it being funny and like really adventurous, and like a fun treasure story to follow. But as an adult, I was like, gosh, it's a little rough in some parts.
But like I said earlier, it did really spark some good conversations with us and the kids.
Yeah.
Especially about seeing someone's heart, not their facial structure.
Life's Just Ducky said saw him at his last concert.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So George Strait. When we first started dating, I don't know what it was with this girl in George's movie. What was it called? What are we going to play?
Pure Country.
Pure Country. Yeah, that's right. We watched it all the time. It was like she didn't have cable. It was either that or My Best Friend's Wedding.
Or P.S. I Love You. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that one just makes me ugly cry though. I can't
that one's a tearjerker, that's for sure. Well, anyways, we watched it all the time, so I was like, man, no wonder.
Never be Jello. I love it.
I was like, no wonder I'm in love with this woman. She loves George Strait. That's my dude. So we watched it, and skip ahead 5 years later. Lo and behold, she only liked George Strait. She's the Alan Jackson guy. Like she couldn't like them both. She had to pick a side.
I'm not saying I don't like George Strait. I'm just saying I don't get the hype. Okay, that's all. It's an unpopular opinion, obviously. I know. I just don't get the hype.
All I know is like the first 6 months of our relationship, we watched Pure Country like.
Okay, let me be honest. I didn't even know it was about George Strait until you told me. Then I was like, oh, I guess that makes sense.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
When you hear twin fiddles. Anyways, just funny movie talk.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a weird one.
You're not weird. Listen, they grew up hardcore lovers of Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
Alan Jackson, and it's so funny. Listen to her mom.
I have so many
and
things I
Jen.
could say, but I'm not going to because they're just so unpopular opinions.
Say it. Let's do that.
No.
Let's have it. Let's have
No.
that moment. Let's have an unpopular opinion. You all
No.
throw us your unpopular
Well, it's
opinions.
about the same thing.
Keep going with it.
He's
Though.
mediocre at best. Okay.
Mediocre at best.
Mediocre at best.
I'll give mine. I don't like Johnny Cash.
I don't either.
I know, but I mean, so many people do.
Oh my goodness.
What's some of y'all's
Alan
unpopular
Jackson is
opinions?
amazing, Evelyn. Thank you.
I like Alan Jackson too. I'm just saying you didn't have to choose.
Oh, Kathy, awesome. We will be looking for them. Peaches and cream sweet corn seeds. That is our favorite.
Nice. It is our favorite.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Karen doesn't like Johnny Cash either. The only one, like, it's so funny because the Walk the Line song, I know now that it appears that everyone knows this. And now it's
Charlie
like,
Mason bite y'all's tongue. That's what I hear a lot. Oh, people get so mad at me when I talk about it.
And don't tell us about old country because we love it, but you know, it's an unpopular opinion, right? So what else y'all got? I'll Walk the Line, you know, right before every new verse, he has to hum it because it changes tone so many times in that song. And you can hear him. And every time it comes on now, I'll look at him and be like, did you hear that? Did you hear it? I just think it's a really cool thing because it does change so much that he had to hum to find.
Stop it.
I do think that's neat. She's heard it so many times from me. It blows her mind.
I know. We're weirdos. Somebody said, oh yeah, Sarah said modern country stinks. My unpopular opinion. Yeah, we think that too.
Yeah, I don't think that was not as unpopular.
Yeah, there's very few that I'll enjoy.
Yeah.
But it's rare of new country music.
Hey, Steph.
I like bluegrass. That's my favorite.
Yeah, we like bluegrass when we work.
Oh my gosh.
You guys should stop. LOL. Wait, keep going.
Hey, Cast Iron Mama. Teresa said, love Chris Christopherson.
Oh, yeah, he's a good one.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
I don't think. Do I?
Yeah.
No. Hey, Heidi.
Our connection's unstable again. Y'all hold on with us today.
Ugh. Naturally NC, yeah, we feel that.
Conway Twitty? Oh, I wish I could say what could say about Conway Twitty.
Say it. You made me say it.
He's a ladies' man. Some comparing. Exactly. Now you caught up.
Yeah, I did. I remember you were going to say that.
It was a Gary thing, and Gary didn't have quite the filter.
No. Oh my goodness. Linda, do you ever need the vet to check the goats? We have not ever. They do have their own special vet that we could take them to, but we've never, fortunately, knock on wood. Oh, Ellie thinks there's someone here.
Like,
she popped her head up. We've never had an issue that we needed to get seen. Life's just stucky. Are y'all letting people come visit the farm yet? Yeah, we've had quite a lot of visitors.
Yeah.
We try to do it when we can, and it's not all the time. We do have to space it out, and sometimes, unfortunately, we just sometimes have to say no. But we do try. We do a lot.
We love tours, but tours, because we're a two people show, they can't be very long. We just have so much to do. So we try to give 30 minutes or so to run through. But that, yeah, absolutely.
Hey, ASL Harvard Homestead. Love Johnny's deep voice. I don't remember if I said hey North Star Prep Center, but if I didn't, hey. Hey, Margie. Jamie said you guys got to come out to the Bluegrass Museum in Owensboro. Ooh, I think that's awesome. Let me scroll back down.
Yeah, if you have any questions, please make sure to ask. We'll always make sure that we're looking and trying to answer those.
Life's just stucky. Just message one of us on Facebook or the Stivers Homestead. That's usually the best way to get in touch with us.
McCormick's Hidden Homestead. Y'all ever let volunteers come help y'all? We would, yes. If that opportunity was available, we would. I'm in a dire want to help people, but I want to make sure that they get credit for it, kind of thing. We don't necessarily need to pay somebody to come actually help us. I mean, obviously another set of hands is great, but I would love a college student or something like that. So I've been dabbing and trying to get involved with colleges. We have one in the town, just to see if we can become an official farm that gives someone a credit, to kind of do this thing. But yeah, volunteers are always Welcome.
JCB Farm and Garden said I got paid in hugs and go milk. Yeah,
That's right.
That's funny. We miss you, by the way. I hope you're doing
Mom,
well.
we did try the screen. The screen is see-through, so it didn't work really that well at
No,
night.
you can always just text us. You don't have
Yeah.
to ask on here.
Right. But yeah, it was kind of see-through, so it was hard to see.
Somebody did ask if we had piglets. Here.
Oh yeah, it's good to give an update
Yeah.
on that. That's right.
Penny, the Etsy items are not sold out. They're still a little bit on there. They're, gosh, I don't know. I'll have to look specifically, but I know there's some salves and some of the lemon balm tinctures still there. Yesterday we did soaps. There might be a soap left. I'm really not sure. There sure is. She's so cute.
Yeah, there was a question that we jumped around and didn't ask. Oh, the pigs.
Yes, the pigs. Sorry.
Yeah, so there is no piglets.
Hey, Angel.
So we're starting to think that she was not pregnant when we got her because her due date was last Tuesday.
Yes.
It's been way too long for that to be.
No, she couldn't have been. I mean,
yeah, she could have been.
Yeah.
They don't go that far past.
No.
However, the boar has been with her since 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Right.
When we separated them. Yeah.
Yeah, when we separated them. So she is pregnant.
He was with her until 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah.
So she is pregnant. She just wasn't at the due date that we thought. So
Yeah.
now we've got our dates. We're starting it from when we got her here to the last date that he was there, which is a long time.
Yeah.
So really, we've kind of got to be on guard. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We've got to be kind of on guard for almost every day because we don't know exactly because they were together for so long.
Yeah. What's this? Getting a snack.
Yeah.
Can y'all see her? She's cracking me
She
up.
has had a big weekend.
Big weekend. She's a walking zombie right now.
Jesus.
She's so funny. Oh, thank you, Teresa, for saying that about the salves. That's awesome.
Apparently, she's making some popcorn.
Does she know how?
I taught her.
This could get interesting.
You want me to get it going for you?
Hey, Nancy's Fancies. McCormick said, can you convert free-range chickens into fenced-in chickens? I would think so. I've never tried it, so I can't really say for sure, but I would think that would be okay. Hey, Kentucky Faith Haven Farm. Hey, Rona from South Australia. Awesome. Cousin Stephanie said, hey, Ray Ray. Can you hear me? You say hi to her?
Wait.
Oh, my goodness. Cedar Ridge Farm, the Farmhouse Pantry. Oh, I like that name. Said, hi, guys. New YouTubers here from Kentucky. Also, any advice?
Advice, take Kentucky for what it gives you.
Yeah.
It's a
best state in the world, the Homestead.
Yep, it's absolutely a beautiful state. You're going to get cold. You're going to get hot.
Yeah.
You're going to get a little bit of everything. So just
you'll have enough rain,
Yep.
but not too little.
Right.
Sometimes it'll feel like it's a lot,
Yeah.
but it will end,
Yep.
and everything will go back to normal.
We're also very gray in winter. We don't get snow and sunshine. We get rain for the most part and cloudiness. So,
Christina said, Jen, have you ever used fresh herbs rather than dried herbs to infuse oils? I have not. The danger of using fresh herbs is that they can potentially be moldy or turn into moldy. That's why I usually dry mine. Rebecca said, are you kids near a wedding venue in the country? Oh, yeah. We have lots of wedding venues.
all over the place.
Unfortunately, none of them are able to operate right now, but there's so many beautiful barns and places like that that are so beautiful for getting married.
No, it is very hot enough for us.
Yes.
Gosh, we actually, like, tomorrow's video is good. It's a good video, but we had to cut her and finish it inside and just talk because it's just insanely hot.
Mm-hmm. Angel said, I just put up a jar of sauerkraut last Sunday. How long before I can taste it? I would wait at least a week and then taste it. And it should, you can wait by then and see if you like it or if you want it to go longer.
Let's answer that question then. We got dilly beans ready to eat.
Yeah.
How's Fish Pond? Fish Pond's great. No floaters. And we don't have anything there that should be eating them. So everything should be good.
Definitely.
Get your popcorn. Back. So yeah, the Fish Pond's great.
Yeah.
Hey, Grace. We're good. We hope
Grace.
you're doing okay as well.
I hope you're well. Jimmy said it was 107 in Tucson. Woo!
Is that without the heat index? Gosh.
But it's not humid there, right? That's nice. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what the difference would be. I think I've only ever experienced humid. I've not ever been out that way and like felt the dry heat.
Yeah.
Chrissy said, I just found out come November, the laws are changing on off-grid on the land I bought. Hopefully, I will be grandfathered in. Oh, yeah, I hope so.
That's actually something good to note for everyone. One of the biggest things that you search for when you search for homesteading is just basically you're thinking of animals, you're thinking of gardening, you're thinking of that stuff. You really got to watch the laws. In Kentucky, Tennessee, I think
and
Missouri,
restrictions.
I think Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri is pretty good.
Yeah.
So like that's something that you really need to pay attention to before you purchase anything.
Carrie said, I just ordered fermenting lids to make dilly beans. So excited.
Nice.
Yay.
Let me go get them.
They're really, really good. We tried them already. Hey, Mark. How are you?
Find a credit card.
Yeah, hopefully you find your credit card, Mark. Juana said, it's still hot. You just don't sweat as much as you do with the humidity. So I think I would be okay with that. I think I could deal with that.
And it's so weird. Like, if I start working, like, I can just keep going. But it's like if I wait too long in the heat before I get working, I'm like, I can't do this. It's so sweaty. So
and Leanne said, in heat like this, do you water in the morning, evening, or both?
Mainly morning in an ideal situation. But if you can't, here's the thing. I actually did a water video last year. And if you have to water midday, it's okay.
If you have to. I mean, if your plants need it.
Right. It's not ideal because it will evaporate more, but it's not going to hurt you. Just bottom water. You get them outside. Coming in. But if I have the choice, it's going to be morning.
Oh,
and I always root water. So look at that. Can y'all see it? Oh, goodness gracious. This is the greatest snack ever.
It really is. I want to make 1,000 jars.
Do that.
Oh, wow.
They keep such a good crunch.
Hey, Deborah. Marley said, Marley said her and Brandy canned fresh picked beets from her garden today. That's awesome.
That's sweet.
I've never grown enough to can. We usually pickle them, but I've never actually like grown enough and had enough to can. But that is definitely goals. We love beets.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Somebody buy some on Etsy.
Hey, Lola Granola. You can't even get to the weeding because of the heat. My favorite time to water is the evening. It's hard out there in the garden when it's this hot. Ari's very own. I'm thinking of getting goats. What kind of goats do you recommend? My favorite is Nubians, but I really like Nupines too. We have Nubians and Alpines. They're a mix. They're a little bit more spunky, but they're fun. Their personalities are so fun.
Yeah, Nubians, which is the one that's in milk right now, is Butters.
And we love the Nubian milk. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, it's so creamy. The Nupines, like she said, personalities out of this world.
They're so fun.
And Nigerian dwarfs are like little a-holes, to be honest.
They really are.
They don't want you to touch them. They just do the whole thing. They're really cute to watch because they're small and they jump around. It's funny.
Oh,
but
thank you.
They ain't got nothing to do with you.
That's awesome.
But yeah, definitely Nupines are our favorite. And they're all dairy, so that's if you're into
Hey,
dairy.
Wendy. Hey, Shannon. Pamela said, South Texas here, all my cucumbers are bitter in this heat. Any use for bitter cucumbers? I feel like I have made many pickles with bitter cucumbers and ones that have gotten too big.
I would just bread and butter them.
Yeah.
Give them a little sweet to the bitter.
Yeah. Linda, yes, you do have to check goats' feet often. You have to clip their nails a lot, especially in the wintertime when things are somewhat wet sometimes and all that. You want to keep them as dry as possible and always clip their nails.
And one thing about goats, if you talk to a vet, they're going to tell you to keep them on gravel.
Yeah.
And not even let them see the grass.
And that's not just for their feet. That's for parasites too. I mean, if they're on the gravel and they're not on the wet grass and the parasites and the humidity and all that stuff, it's a whole lot better for them.
Yeah. So that makes it easier on you. But a goat needs to be on grass. They need to be able to eat grass. They need to be able to eat trees. They want that. They crave it.
Diane, thank you so much for doing that and supporting us. I really appreciate that.
What was it?
She made an order for 2 comfrey, 2 calendula, 2 tinctures, and 1 soap. Only 1 was left. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's too great. So goats need to be on grass, but that puts more work on you to maintain the goats because they're contained. You got a clip, you got a mineral, you got to make sure they have all their medicine and take care of them.
Yeah. Painted Stone Cottage, she said the goats I got from you are polar opposites. Jackie, excuse me, I had my throat, won't let me touch him. Diane can't get him to scratch him. Jackie never warmed up to us.
Yeah.
He just never really did.
Well, we kind of had a rough start.
Yeah.
had to bed him like a weekend to have it.
Yeah. Pretty much anything we ever did with him was not what he wanted to do.
Right.
So
either separate him from his mama or abandon him.
Yeah. He was so fun, though. He was sweet.
I'm glad y'all are having a good time. I'm glad they've warmed up to you.
Westland said, Zach, do y'all not use feeders for the chickens? You let them scratch for food when you feed them? I'm so tired of cleaning out feeder buckets.
And I call them the OG coop, the original gangsters. the old ones with T-Bird. Yeah, I just throw it in there because they just destroy anything that I give them for whatever reason. I don't know why. So yeah, I just throw it in there and let them scratch around. But I don't do that when it rains or in the wintertime. In the summer when it's super dry and I know it's just going to lay on top, it's fine. But for the rare birds, I have 2 feeders in there, and they do good. They leave them alone, and they eat it all because we only give about 1 scoop each, and I don't have any issues. So treat it how it is. But if you do want to just throw it out there, make sure it's not soaking wet because it's going to smush up, and they won't eat it, and you're just wasting food. Nancy's
Fancy said, have you ever had La Mancha goats? We have not. I've never seen any around here either. I'm not sure if anybody has them around here. They're fun, though. A lot of people are saying their cucumbers are struggling this year.
I tell you what, we're growing our B8 alphas on the pallet trellises.
Yeah.
The plants themselves are doing great, but we're just now getting fruit.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I'm like trying to rack all the informative gardening stuff we have in our brain on figuring out what we're doing that might be causing it. But like the fruit set is weak this year on everything besides the green beans. They're just going nuts. But like the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the zucchini squash, like we're struggling with a lot of fruit set. Our plants are healthy and beautiful and big, but we're not getting as much fruit as we would expect.
Dan said tons of flowers and green, but no cukes. Yeah, same here. I don't know.
Yeah, so your first...
I don't know if it's the heat. I feel like it's been abnormally hot everywhere.
A little bit, but I mean, your first instinct would be pollination issue, right? Well, first off, to debunk that, B8 alphas do not need pollination. They can be grown inside and still produce fruit. They don't need that. So there goes that. The only thing I can think is it's putting too much energy in the plant and not enough energy in the fruit. So that could be a fertilizer thing. Maybe we're giving it too much and it's growing.
But it's the same amount we've always
I know.
And they're in the same spot too. We didn't even move them.
I know.
I
don't know. But we're seeing that.
They're starting to come on now though. They're like this big.
And then that's where I was headed is the last piece of me is we feel behind in the garden because that really, really late freeze that we had. So we're seeing memories of all this fruit that we were getting, and I think we're just catching up. It's just all in our head, and it'll all catch up like it always does.
I like to think that God is like, Jen, you canned so many pickles last year that I'm like going to hold it off this year and let you have a break before you have to do 500 yards of pickles.
And I see a lot of y'all giving awesome suggestions like eggshells, Epsom salt, rabbit poop.
It very well could be the soil.
I give you all that. And we do put those things on there if we truly see an issue. But we like to just let nature take its course here. And I think it's a lot more in our mind than the plant itself. Because if the plant's healthy and green and growing big, we're not going to bother. It's going to be okay. We'll get the fruit when it comes. When it's ready.
And that's okay because we have a lot of pickles. I don't even want to grow cucumbers this year.
I got to have me fresh cucumbers.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Christy. Cynthia put up pickles today. Nice. Okay, let me scroll back down here.
You're going up and down on me.
Somebody had asked, I don't know who it was, but they said if we've ever done white cucumbers. Yes.
Yeah, last year we did mini whites, and they were prolific. And we started them in July, just direct sowed them. What was it that went out? I don't remember. But we planted them mid-summer, and they were quick, and they were fantastic.
McCormick said, y'all got a video on the fish pond. Husband is wanting to dig one. No, the pond was there. And I guess we call it a fish pond, but it's not really a fish pond. It's just a pond that we put fish in.
We stocked it.
Yeah. But I mean, there's nothing fancy in it. There's no pump or anything. It's just pond.
my great-grandfather dug it for his cattle that was raised here. And so it's been here, but it's not been used since cattle ran.
Yeah.
And it was all overgrown. So we cleared it out, kind of.
I want a koi pond, though.
Yeah, she does. It'd be cool.
Everybody says they're the best pets. And they live for like 20 years.
That's
I think it'd be really cool.
Something to live for 20 years. Outlive me. But yeah, the pond, we put striped bass in it. They're doing well. We just are continuously trying to make it better.
Yeah. Christy, we try, but unfortunately we can't. I don't know. It's hard. But we try. A lot of people are saying same with the cucumbers. Hard to get any fruit. Yeah, garden veggies struggle to produce. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird year. But I like to think maybe we're just not behind, but we think we are.
Yeah, we're not behind. Let me phrase that. We're behind compared to other years, but the plants are on time.
Yeah. Hey, Bagel, let's dig it. Hey, Henry's honey. Goodness, dogs. Grace said, your fur and feather babies get fed from the garden too. If so, what do they get? Kitchen scraps, carrots, zucchini. Yeah, the chickens get a lot of the scraps, like, ends of vegetables and peels and all that stuff. The goats, they get a little bit, but not much. They're really only interested in like greens, stuff like that. But
right.
Yeah, they do. They get a lot of.
The pigs love everything.
Yeah.
Their favorite is watermelon.
You'll see it on the video, but we were tearing up some of the tomato plants and we threw those in for the chickens and they absolutely love it. Whatever. Potato. Whatever. Hey, Nikki.
Tammy said
hey,
her zinnias were up. That's awesome. Congratulations. Nothing better than
that. Yeah. Hey, Amber.
Mine are going crazy. I got to make some more bouquets and vases and such.
Yeah.
Because you want to cut them back. I'm actually going to do a video on how to cut them back and why it's beneficial and how they'll be even more prolific. It's so funny. Like within a year, I feel like I know everything about a zinnia.
Amanda said, Zach, do your zinnias get powdery mildew? Where do y'all live?
No, they haven't so far.
Not where do you live? Where y'all live?
Not so far, but they do.
They get the black spots.
Yeah,
they get the black spots that zinnias get.
And June beetles love them.
Yeah.
Which is really good. That's when you get DE.
Yeah.
They're good for heart show, any kind of heart show bug. We got kids.
Angela said my chickens are crazy piggy. That's funny. We actually, you fed Charlie a carrot.
Oh, he loved it. He absolutely loved it.
And he loved it. He thought it was so good. Zinnia Wars coming this spring, Zach. Veronica said.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Bobby. I love making canon videos. It's a lot of fun. I have to do it anyway, so why not throw it on a video, right?
Right.
Ooh, chicken enchilada casserole. That sounds yummy, Melissa. We had a sandwich for dinner.
We did. We went to, like I said, Taylorsville Butcher. Is it Block? Is that what it's called?
Butcher Block, yeah.
Butcher Block. Butcher Box. Butcher Block. I keep getting tongue-tied. Yeah, we went there, and I got a whole half bologna for me and Ray Ray. They sliced it thick.
Half a log.
Half a log. Oh, my goodness. So I had to have me a bologna sandwich.
They love their bologna. I like it fried, just not raw.
Someone said Japanese beetles.
Yeah,
Japanese beetles. June beetles.
They said, let's raid the fridge while Mom and Dad are busy. Yep, that's what they do.
Yeah, look at them. Just going to town. They've had a big weekend hanging out with my dad, her mom. It was just a full weekend of a lot of fun.
TNS Dogs and Dragonflies said, how do you keep rodents out of your garden?
Cat.
Yeah, mostly the cat. She is a hunter for sure.
Mm-hmm. We'll never have a mole problem ever.
Yeah. No baby piglets yet. We're still waiting. We think she was not pregnant when we got her, but she may be pregnant now. So that's about all the funness. I need to give her a pregnancy test. I just don't even know how to go about doing that.
Oh, and oh my goodness, y'all. So many people commented on the video and I said, oh no, they're here. And I did not even think about pigs. I ain't even going to lie. So many people like, oh my gosh, I thought there was piglets. I apologize. I did not mean it for that way. The tomatillos are great. They are the most prolific plant that we have.
Yeah.
And they're starting to finally break their husk and get a little more in that ripe stage. So we'll be harvesting a lot of those.
Yeah.
That's actually what I was going to bring up. So tomorrow.
Wyatt was just getting water back there.
Yeah.
Probably went back in his room.
Yeah. So tomorrow we will be getting tomorrow you'll get like the potato / a little bit of a mix of a couple other things video. And then the video after that, right now, at least for us here in our area, it'll be our first good harvest, but it'll be like a little bit of a lot of things. So she's going to show you how to ferment some of those stuff and make those like awesome medleys that you can get at Walmart or whatever, but homegrown. So be looking forward to that.
Yeah. Millennium's a staple. He is, for sure.
Yeah, the squash bugs are still here. They're contained, but they're not contained. Even if you think they are, they're not. But they're on one plant specifically. I've DE'd the fire out of it. They have calmed down a little. You can tell they don't like it, but we gotta do.
Yeah, we need to get the tool. I think it's like a sifter, but it's not really a sifter, but it looks like a flour sifter.
Right.
You put it in and you shake it over, because poor Zach, he went out there and put the DE on and it just went all over him.
Yeah, I was trying to
which is not good for you.
Throw it and shake it in. And I've been tasting it for 2 days.
It's not good for you at all.
Bobby,
every
welcome to the
time we
Style
get the
Tribe.
DE, I forget to get the tool. One of these days we'll actually do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Cynthia, saw your first squash bugs this evening. They are the devil.
Yeah.
The devil.
Yes, they are.
Hate them.
So I think what we're going to do is next year, that spot will be corn and flowers.
Naturally NC said we've been using Captain Jack's garden dust about every 4 days for squash bugs. I keep hearing of that. People keep mentioning it, and I don't.
Captain Jack's.
Captain Jack's. I'm guessing maybe you can get it on Amazon. I don't know. We need to check it out.
So I'm assuming it's organic.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah, it is.
Captain Jack's.
Nancy's, the swimming pool we have was from Walmart. We got it last year, and it was a Coleman, but they're sold out everywhere, it seems like.
Nikki asked, "How's the corn?" Theirs is about
a
the
baby
waist high.
powder container. That's a good idea.
That is
I
a
don't
good
have any
idea.
baby powder, but if I did, that'd be a really cool idea.
Yeah. I don't want to like throw baby powder under the corner or anything, but that at least I understand. Hurt my grandmother.
Yeah, and he made me quit using it.
Yeah,
I used to use baby powder for
Not allowed in this
everything. I used to put it on the kids. And his grandmother ended up getting really, really sick on it. She had to go to a nursing home
for a long time.
About
a year.
Almost a year. So he made us get rid of all the baby powder in the house.
It was like shutting down our kidneys.
Yeah.
And they blamed it on that. I don't know.
That's a really good idea, though, for the container. That would be perfect because it comes out just like,
pour it all out.
Right? ASL Harvard Homestead, thank you so much.
$10 super chat. Thank you so much.
Soon we'll be getting a load of tomatoes and peppers of all kinds ripening. What is a good medley using those? I do a fermented salsa, but wondered what else.
Tomatoes and peppers of all kinds.
Salsa is amazing. I've actually never fermented salsa, but we do canned salsa. For tomatoes and peppers, I actually saw, I think it was somebody in the stock
she was asking for a medley of tomatoes and peppers.
Yeah.
Is there a ferment for just those, not making salsa?
Yeah, but I actually saw, I don't know if it was a Stab Tribe or another group, but somebody used their green tomatoes and they pickled them. And they said they were really, really good. So I'm sure you could do them together. We've never tried it, but gosh, I'm sure it'd be good. Anything pickled's good. I don't care what you pickle. It's all good.
Yes, it is. Sorry, someone asked about the corn. They said theirs was about waist high. Ours was about the same.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit taller. We have 2 or 3 that are like lacking in the growth a little bit, but they all look really fantastic.
Hey, Freedom Homestead. How are you guys? Hey, J Loves Adventures.
Night, Tammy.
Hey,
enjoy the sunset.
Oh, I bet that's beautiful. I'm so jealous. I want to be you. I want to be the campsite. Hey, Lisa.
So we haven't even talked about that. I mean, I know it's in the video tomorrow, but should we talk about it today?
Sure.
So we are going to go on vacation next week. Thank you all for all the comments. First off, we will be 100% safe no matter where we go. We do understand that coronavirus is serious and real.
Thank you, Living a Rogue Life, so much. What is the brand of your white dehydrator? I need an affordable replacement.
Best Tech?
It was Best Tech, but after I got it, I was looking and trying to find a duplicate, and I couldn't find them anywhere. But I think I put one in our Amazon store that was very similar to it, and I think it was like $30.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great dehydrator. It's not the exact same brand, but it's just like it.
I know she's already on it, but if Kathy could post our one of our our store, it's in there on probably the kitchen canning playlist or whatever it's called. But it's in there. We made sure that was in there.
Amy, thank you so much. We appreciate that so much. My potatoes have brown squiggly lines in the leaves. What do I need to do to treat it?
Brown squiggly
Brown
lines.
squiggly lines in the leaves.
So that could, I mean, squiggly leaves.
Squiggly lines. not
Squiggly lines.
leaves. Yeah, right.
Get it right. Get it.
No.
My bad.
Nope.
Maybe potentially early blight that you got going on there.
I don't know. I'm not
I don't know.
a huge tomato person.
So, I mean, the first biggest thing that ever is blight on tomatoes. But do not pull that tomato. Just cut those leaves or cut those lower branches
if they're
off.
lower, cut them off.
Cut them off.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine.
He sure will, Grace.
If you have like spots, that could be a pest, some kind of bug that you got going on there. Leaf miners, there you go. That's probably
Leaf
what it is.
miners. I don't even know what that
They
is.
do their trace.
What is
so
that?
That's probably what it is.
Oh, welcome, Diane.
Neem oil and leaf miners, I think, are hard shell, so DE will be your case.
What's a
BT,
leaf miner?
they squiggle in the lines and start eating the leaves.
Ooh.
They're not as big of a worry. They're kind of like flea beetle a little bit in my mind. They're just like that nuisance, really small, really annoying.
So the lines are the bugs.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So DE for that. BT is for your soft-sided. So if you have a caterpillar issue, that's when you do the BT. But I would neem oil and DE that bad boy.
To have a rep, Link Ninja. That's awesome. You are the Link Ninja. So is Grammy Karen. All
Right.
of you are. You're all Link Ninjas. We have awesome moderators. Awesome. Hey, Michelle P. Looks like a bug. Ooh, that sounds gross.
That sounds gross. Again, y'all, Kentucky, we get so lucky with the pests we have here. We don't have anything out of the ordinary for the most
Hey,
part.
VW Family Farm.
What's up, VW? And I'm going to knock on wood real hard, but we don't even really get hornworms.
Watch. Let's do it. See if Ellie wakes up. Oh, she doesn't care. She woke up last time.
So yeah, we don't even hardly even get hornworms, which we call tobacco worms around here. I think once Kentucky became no longer a tobacco state, like the hornworms were like, I got to go to these other southern states.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I tell you what, though, if you can find any of them, I don't even care which one. You do not even need to go over $50 for a dehydrator. The cheap ones are great, and they work just as fun. And I can tell you that because I have an Excalibur, and honestly, to me, it's not better.
Yeah. The only thing we haven't done
It's
that
the
I
contract
would
for
have,
dehydrator.
yeah, that's the biggest thing. It
Yeah.
still shoots the same temperature.
Right.
Period. So, like I was about to say, I bet like doing jerky would be a lot better in the Excalibur
Pinnacle.
than the best steak. But it still shoots the same temperature. So, I don't know, y'all. We are not believers in these
No.
big, expensive
No.
dehydrators whatsoever because we did them both with herbs, and the Excalibur took longer.
Yeah, they did. Presto.
Crazy.
I bet Presto is a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
the Excalibur, I mean, if you're wanting to get an Excalibur, go for it.
Right.
They're really cool.
We have one. We
But
bought it.
You don't
It's-
need one. You can get one for
Yeah.
way cheaper, and it does the same job.
Yeah.
Have you ever made your own garlic or onion powder? No, but I hope to because we have all this garlic that we harvested, and I really want to make some garlic powder.
Going
Right
green
now,
moms.
it's in the pantry.
So as long as it has temp control, it would be good. Yeah.
Sherry said, I have 4 big jars of fire cider. How long will it last? If it's in the fridge, it'll last you a very long time. Gosh, I think we've had fire cider. Yeah. I tried to make him some more, and he was like, no, don't worry about it. It takes too long. Okay. We have had fire cider sit in the fridge before for about 6 months, and it was perfectly fine. You can probably even stretch it up to a year.
Don said, I have a Presto just bought it. It only has has 165 temps. So like up to 165.
Yeah, it should. Because 165 is the hottest.
Yeah, that's as hot as
Yeah.
hot as the Excalibur goes.
Excuse me.
It's literally right
Shannon
now.
said my Presto came from Goodwill, $5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Casey said I have 9 cheap brown dehydrators. 6 of them I bought at Aldi's. They all work great. I've been dehydrating
Nice.
for over 30 years. I love
All these
Aldi's.
for the win.
Yes, they're the best. I really want to do solar dehydrating at some point and get that set up.
Yeah.
Have a solar dehydrator. I think that would be really, really cool.
Our 2 biggest projects that we have got to get done is the hay and wood barn
Hey,
and root
Gail.
cellar. Like those are both big projects, but they
Yes.
really need to become a major priority for us.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Especially because we're really, really getting that huge interest and love for root crops.
Yeah.
And yes, we can can them, but you don't have to can them if you have the proper setup, like a root cellar.
Yeah.
You have time before they waste.
We definitely will have a root cellar one day.
And as we're pulling up all this garlic, as we're doing potatoes, you know, like the garlic is okay, it's fine. But we have so many potatoes that are about to be in our pantry.
Yeah.
We have to can them all, which we're okay with, but we have a short timeline to do it because we don't have that cool, dry place.
Yeah. 2 questions. Hang on. Let me. Robin said, "Hi, Stivers. How do you store the fermented beans?" So after they sit for 7 days in your pantry or your shelf, wherever, then put them in the fridge, and that's how you store them.
Mm-hmm.
Prior Homestead said, "Can you can fire cider to have it last longer?" I don't think so. No, I wouldn't try that. Not with all the things that are in it. I just don't think it would be safe. But it does last a really long time. You know, and if you're about to run out, just go ahead and make you some. And, yeah.
Keep it rolling, kind of like we've had to do with soap. You
Yeah.
know, you make one a week, and then once they're ready, you have one a week or every other week kind of thing.
Yeah. Look on Marketplace, people sell dehydrators all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, Freedom Homestead. Tangi has been using the same dehydrator she's had before we got married 22 years. Yeah.
That's awesome. They're so hardy.
Yeah, and I'm really finding this whole just you're buying a name kind of feel. And no offense to anyone that has one. Like I said, we have an Excalibur. But when you have them side by side doing the same thing, it truly feels like you're just buying a name.
Yeah.
Pamela said, when I hear root cellar, I think tornado. I think food. But
I think that's mostly what not mostly. Obviously, they put their food in the old days, but I think they also doubled as tornado shelters because they're underground. They're safe.
Thankfully, again, knock on wood, Kentucky in our area, not Western. Western faces that quite a bit. But in Central Kentucky, we don't have that issue very much.
Bobby made pear butter today. That sounds amazing.
That does sound good.
That sounds so good. Apparently made y'all dehydrate onions. We never have, but we probably will this year when we plant in the fall. Or actually, I guess we will next year. I've been wanting to do pickled onions, and I need to figure out how to do that because I've been really wanting some pickled onions.
Stephanie? Oh, she started someone else. I was like, she said, "Where did you find the USDA code room design, please?" I was like,
"What's that? I want one."
I know. I need that.
Have you made salves with the holy basil? Emily said. I actually don't have holy basil. I just have regular basil and lime basil. But I bet that would probably be really cool. Hey, consider it joy. Hope you had a great birthday. Bowls. I've seen a lot of people talking about bowls. I guess it's a
get your cat
thing. Yeah.
Get cats. Our cat rarely gets a mouse. Is a vole or a mole the same thing?
I have no idea. I don't think we have those here either.
We have moles.
We don't have bowls, whatever that is.
Same thing.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, Kentucky's so simple. We're just really, really simple.
Or maybe we just don't pay attention. I don't know.
I know.
Oh my goodness. First, Lisa said we did our first garlic and onion powder and did blindfold versus the store. Oh, that's awesome. Could you tell the difference? I'm sure you could. That's really cool though. That would be fun. We need to do
Naturally, NC said moles and bowls are different, but I can't tell you how. Well, what we got they're small like a mouse.
They have to be moles.
With a pretty big head.
And
it's definitely one of the two. And really, really short tails. That's what our cat loves to
because the mice have long, not like rats. Obviously, rats are like this long, but the mice, they have long tails.
Heather said voles are like mice without tails. Ours definitely have a tail, but it's really small.
Yeah, very small. Maybe we do have voles.
Voles are meat eaters. Voles are little mice with stubby tails.
Oh,
so maybe we have voles, not moles.
I don't know.
So what's a mole?
Oh, I don't know.
I always thought we had moles.
We don't have them in the garden, though, thankfully. But I think that's because the cat.
Someone said they have voles. They eat roots. Moles eat grubs. Okay. All right. So what's a mole look like?
So I think we have voles, not moles.
Apparently.
Because we don't really have grubs. I don't know where they would find grubs to eat.
Well, we have those. We have little grubs in there.
We have voles, Jamie said. We got voles.
Oh, we got voles. Moles have web feet, Grandma Karen said. I feel like these had web feet.
I don't know.
Do voles not have web feet?
the poor cat, or not the poor cat, the poor
Yeah, not the
moles
poor
or
cat.
moles or whatever
Moles
they
or
are.
moles.
She brings them to the doorstep, and I don't like to inspect them. I just get rid of them.
Okay, Beth. Voles are small rodents that are relatives of
Lemmings?
and hamsters, but with a stouter body and shorter, hairier tail, a slightly rounded head, smaller ears and eyes. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect it that much.
Moles are blind in the ground with big heads and long claws.
Blind. That's weird.
So now we're throwing in shrews from
Terrible.
Amanda. So now we got moles, voles, and shrews.
Shrews? Shrews?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Huh.
Okay, I don't know. We have one of them.
We don't. Well,
Cat
see,
takes care of them.
Autumn said my voles have tunnels all around the raised bed, so we don't have any tunnels or anything.
Well, a mole does this. They're both they're underground.
Whatever they are, the cat kills them.
Freedom Homestead, learning so much time. Us too.
Me too. I love it. I learn something new every day. John Marshkin said, what is a good way to make okra grow faster? It's so slow this year.
Well, first off, it's heat. They
Yeah.
need the heat. They love the heat and they love the humidity. That's why it's such a southern pastime, basically. Okra loves heat. It's just like a pepper.
Oh, sure. That's so
It
cool.
will not take off till it gets about this time of year when it gets really, really hot. So just give it patience. Let it get hot. You can still fertilize it. That definitely helps, but it really needs the heat.
Yeah, I think that's like some of ours are really, really big and others are starting to catch up. But the really, really big ones, they were because we actually started them and then put them in the ground and they were more established. And I think as soon as we put them in, the heat came and they absolutely loved it. Peace out. Did y'all plant butterfly peas? We did. Yeah. And
Oh yeah, that is right. We did.
What's
I
it
just
called?
said nope.
Green stock.
Yeah, and the green stock.
Yeah. They said it's like National Geographic in here today.
Right.
That's funny.
Okay, Beth.
What?
Mostly those big race tracks in the ground. You step on it and the tunnel collapses and nearly breaks your ankle. I thought that was a groundhog.
Do we have groundhogs?
No, we don't have the tunnels.
I've never seen a groundhog.
The little moles do those huge tunnels.
That's
My
scary.
goodness, I thought that was a groundhog that did something that big.
It's weird.
Our okra is doing well for our time, which we've been overly hot. So they are doing very well. We've harvested probably 4 okra so far, but we've got
that's early,
plants.
Really, because last year we didn't get okra till probably August. Yeah.
Angel said, "Are your butterfly peas growing?" Mine did not grow. They're super slow.
Yeah.
And ours are maybe this big, which we had given up hope on them.
Gophers make mounds too. What's a gopher?
Yeah, well, you know what a gopher is.
I've heard of it, but I don't know what they look like or anything. There's so many different species of rodents. Veronica, we love the green stock. It's really, really cool. We love to grow different kinds of things in it. Radishes are fun. Nasturtiums. A lot of people do strawberries. We love it though. Bye, VW. Have a good night.
Peace out. Very cool. Thank you for that.
Badgers. Is that a rodent too?
Well, yeah, we don't have badgers.
They're big though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like really big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting. No badgers here.
Going Green Mom said voles supposedly don't have mounds, but more of a sinkhole to go in and out of.
Oh, that sounds creepy. Like a secret lair.
And what's funny? Like we don't have that stuff, but when we do, it's a chipmunk.
Right.
The chipmunks are
we do have a lot of chipmunks.
And they're the ones digging the holes, going in and out of the holes.
Yeah. They don't get in the garden though. They have so much bird seed and everything around that they're happy with the nuts and the trees and everything. They don't bother the garden at all. They really don't even come in the backyard.
My goodness, that could be muskrats.
Wow, I don't even know what that is.
Ray, what?
A secret lair. Yeah, it's like a secret lair.
You want to come say bye to everybody? It's about time for us to wrap it up.
Oh my gosh. Mike said, how do you deal with wild rabbits? The cat.
Yeah, give the cat.
She catches rabbits too. It's really sad, but she does. As long as they leave her alone and don't come in the
Yeah.
backyard, it's fine. But once they cross over into the yard, she knows that that is her territory.
Grace, what type of melons did you plant? We have sugar baby watermelons, which are
Yes.
like personal size watermelons, Kajari, honeydew, and Tigger.
Yep.
Say hi to everybody.
Chipmunks are cute. Hey, so in your heart. Hope you're doing well.
Lordy day. Look at that hair, girl.
Living a
Wearing that
rogue
cowboy
life that
hat.
I'm thinking about getting rabbits' ears like to be held. They do.
Yeah.
You just got to, from babies, you got to hold them and cuddle them and pet them a lot and get them used to you. And then once they're older, they will not change their minds. They'll remember that and be your best friend. Kelly said, sorry if you answered already, but do you do cannon lids in bulk? And if so, where? Not really in bulk. I usually just get mine from Rural King, and I get a whole lot of them at a time, but I wouldn't consider it bulk, really. They're hard to find right now, but one place that I have been able to find them every single time is Rural King.
Yeah.
Wyatt will be 7 this
Yeah,
Saturday.
so big birthday boy week right
Marla
here.
said, hi, kids.
Oh, we never even finished the vacation, so we'll say it with the kids. So yeah, he turns 7 Saturday.
Yeah.
We're having a party here for the big man's big 7th birthday party. My
7
goodness.
years old.
And then I am taking vacation that week from work because my birthday is 6 days after his on the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Gatlinburg.
Yay.
So we canceled the beach. Too crazy. Couldn't find nothing. Whatever.
Yeah,
so we-
Hawaii birthday be going to a cabin.
Yep. Then
Yeah.
we're going to a cabin. We got a
Can't
special
go to
cabin.
the beach.
It wasn't canceled the beach. Couldn't find nothing. And
Yeah.
coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
Say it.
Where did you hear that from?
Say it.
Say it.
No, he's embarrassed.
No. He's like, coronavirus? But yeah, so we're going to Gatlinburg. It's like our second home. We'll be very secluded. We did mention this.
Yeah, we did.
I'm sorry.
So, feel like we did.
Yeah, it feels like we did.
Oh my goodness. We love it too. Yeah, we just feels like we always venture back there. So why not? We love it. It's
our-
home away from home.
That's right.
Yes, Deborah, you should for sure. Message me on Facebook and we'll talk or text me.
Read the comments, but it's going.
They're all telling you happy birthday. Happy
Yeah,
early
okay.
birthday.
Emojis
We're
and
so
happy
excited.
birthday.
His birthday party's gonna be a lot of fun, and then our vacation with our little family.
Oh, we told
It
him
was-
the favorite part about that movie. Okay.
Okay.
All
What
he's
have you
done-
been doing in the
all he-
pool?
Yeah, all he's done is talk about this movie.
What have you been doing in the pool? That you learned how to do in the pool?
What?
The new thing you
The
learned
new-
how to do in the pool.
Because of the movie with Bob.
Yeah.
There you go. Man, make it twist this out of you.
Chewy.
Did
No,
you like the
we
movie
did
about
too.
Bob? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come back to the jungle. We definitely will. But it's gonna be worth it. I don't even care.
Yeah. Her brother and my mom and Karen, everybody's helping out
Yeah.
to get us taken care of around here. So hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you for all the super chats. Our friends, Freedom Homestead and Two Family, will be on after this. Make sure you go see them. And we will see y'all in tomorrow's video.
That's right. We love y'all.
We love y'all.
Until the next one. Bye.